That kid.
That kid.
That kid.
That kid.
That kid.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys.
What is your new series doing?
It's called That Kid, and basically every episode's about something completely different.
Our beautiful, fantastic guest today is Xavier Gowie. He's coming on to talk all things content creation, music and makeup, and being yourself. Give a big and warm welcome to Xavier Gowie!
Oh my god. I actually cannot believe that we're doing this again. Season 2. Season 2. Season 2. Okay. Let's go. So, after That Kid Season 1, Episode 1 came out, there was a major response. I had very mixed emotions because I chose December 1st. That was the date that we all chose to put the first episode out, and I finished, my last day of school that year was December 2nd. So I was really nervous because I was putting That Kid episode 1 out on December 1, and then I had to go to school the next day for my last day of school. So I was pretty nervous because I try not to let what other people say, like negative things that other people say really affect me, but I could just, like, the night when I put it out, it was such an exciting night, but I still knew that, like, I had school on that next day, which made me really nervous. So I can remember this day fully. This was like a day I remember completely. I went in, and to my surprise, when I got there, when I got there, people were really nice. I had like some of my classmates and even just some people in my year level that I've like never really spoken to and like don't really speak much to. They just came up to me and said, I watched the first episode and I really enjoyed it and I'm gonna keep watching it. And I was like, thank you. It just made me, like, when I first walked in, it was like the most nerve-wracking thing, like, I think I've ever had to do, like one of at least, because I just didn't know what people were gonna say to me, and I didn't want it to affect me, but I knew that, like, if so many people had said it, like, at once, I feel like I would just be overwhelmed. So I got in and people were really sweet. And then I got into my classroom, and it was probably one of the worst times I've ever had at that campus, from memory. Lots of things happened there, but that was definitely one of the worst because I walked in and this is something that made me, I didn't show it, but it made me super upset because I barely had any friends in that class. And one person in my class, he stood up and he went, so who disliked Xavier Gowie's That Kid episode 1? Like, who put a thumbs down on YouTube? And 99% of my class went, 99% of them all put their hand up saying, yep, I put a thumbs down. So the thumbs down on that video, there was like 20 people in my class. Majority of them are people that I know and people that were in that class. And I was like, I was a bit hurt because I was just like, even if like I don't like something, I tend to not put a thumbs down or comment because I just don't want to put people down. And when that happened in that class and I had barely any friends and 99% of people put their hand up saying, yeah, I disliked it, safe to say my feelings were hurt. So then after that happened, people were trying to airplay the episode onto the big screen and I was so embarrassed. Not embarrassed of the episode, but I just didn't want my face on the screen in my own classroom. And my teacher wasn't in there at that point, she was late. And I just didn't want it. And I was like, why? And I actually stood up and I was like, why do you guys think this is funny? I was like, I put out this series. It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And you guys are making fun of it. Like, yeah, you can think whatever you want to think about it. I'm not going to force people to say, oh my God, I liked it. Like, that's not what I'm saying. And I knew going into it that it wasn't going to be for everyone. But that doesn't mean that you go, like, on someone. So, yeah, the one day at school, because the rest of the episodes I didn't have at school. They were all on the holidays, so I didn't have to deal with anything about them except online. Which I'm sure you guys saw in the premiere, because lots of you guys were watching the premieres for the episodes every Sunday at 12 a.m. So lots of you guys were watching it, and I loved the, like, nice comments, the sweet ones, and especially on the last episode, people were saying, please do another season of this. I really loved it. And I was, like, live chatting with you guys, but you would have also seen that there were lots of comments that just weren't very nice.
Seeing those negative comments come in is just really sad, because I'm like, why would you do this? Why would you make a family member of mine, my little brother, feel so bad about something that he's so excited about? This was just heartbreaking.
So I know how to handle those comments now. I'm, like, proud to say that, like, negative comments don't really affect me anymore. Obviously, if I'm having a day where I feel really, like, weighted down and I just feel, like, really upset, I'll sometimes get, like, upset about them. But they don't really upset me anymore, because all you have to think and all you have to know, all you have to know is that they just want what you have. That's how I have to think about it. They just want what I have. And no, when I say they want what I have, that doesn't mean, oh, they want, to be a boy that does makeup, or they want my singing voice, or anything like that. That's not what I mean when I say that. I'm saying they want what you have. When I'm saying that, I mean your values. They want your values. They so wish that they could be as confident, they could be as, empathetic, and they could be as good a friend, and any qualities that you have, that's what they are jealous about. And that's how I think about it, because if I didn't think about it like that, I honestly do not know where I would be. The negatives were only such a small part of this series. It really was. They were just so small in compared to the wide range of positives that happened. Doing season 1 was probably the most joyous thing I've ever done in my life. Yes, it was emotionally draining to film, and the days are very long, and they continue to be long, but it was one of my proudest achievements, and I will forever cherish the very first season of this show. So I was very lucky. I'm sure you guys were following along, as most of you guys were. I was very lucky for season 1 because I got to do lots of interviews with people. I did an interview with Teens Wanna Know. I did an updated Teens Wanna Know interview this year for this season. I did Teen Music Insider, the Business Behind the Beauty podcast, and I also, which was, I think it really was one of the best things that's ever happened to me, was my first TV interview, and that was with ABC Me, and it was honestly, it was truly one of the best things that's ever happened to me. It was such a fun day, and just being able to talk about the show and really showcase what it's all about, it was something that, it's an experience. It's definitely an experience that I'll be forever grateful for.
Oh my God. So excited to see you there, and just seeing how you really, I believed, but you really, really believed in what you were producing, and what you were making. And seeing that motivation push you to go on there, was really exciting.
To see that this series, this first season, has combined over 4,000 views is insane. And I know lots of people will be like, well, 4,000, like, that's not really enough for, like, that's not really, like, a lot for 8 episodes. But trust me, when you have 300 and something subscribers, that's a lot. And for the first episode to get over 1,400 views, it's insane. And the views go up every day. And I'm watching. Of course I'm watching. And it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to see that something that I put so much time and effort into, it actually paid off. And like, I actually said at the beginning of doing all of this, I said, I don't care if this series gets 1 million views or 1 view. All I care is that if that 1 view is a child who is struggling and needs someone, a role model to look up to, and needs some advice from someone who is close to their age or has been through what they've been through or is going through what they're going through, I want to be that person and I want to help that one kid. Of course, I would love to help, millions of kids, and that would be something that I definitely aspire to do in the future, but I said, if one child, or anyone really, it doesn't even have to be a child, if one person is helped, I help from them watching this series, my job is completely done. And that's all I want. That is full on all I want is one kid. And I successfully made that happen. Over 4,000 combined views. I'm so very thankful that you all are here and you are all, the amount of support that I've gotten since I announced doing a second season, it was crazy. And what happened after that kid season 1, I know that, it's probably going to happen again, and it will probably be 10 times worse. But I'm really grateful that if you're watching this and this is helping you in any way, that I can do that for you. Because this is why I'm doing it. Welcome to the world of That Kid Season 2.